New Chinese AI tool called DeepSeek is sending shocks right across the financial markets and has already surpassed ChatGPT in downloads. CTV's Scott Hurst has more on this. Scott, a lot of people might not have heard of DeepSeek before, but they'll probably hear a lot more of it in the coming days. Why is this new Chinese developed, AI assistant causing such a frenzy?
Jamie, what makes DeepSeek so unique, or depending on how you look at it, so innovative or potentially so concerning, is the company's claim that it was built at a fraction of the cost of other industry-leading models like OpenAI. As you mentioned, the technology is rattling nerves and sending shockwaves through the tech industry. The company DeepSeek and its AI, artificial intelligence assistant, quickly becoming the #1 download free app this week on Apple's iPhone. So why is it causing such a frenzy? AI requires a lot of power. It is cost intensive. A lot of energy is required to run these models, training them on massive amounts of information and recognizing patterns. So much so, some of the main companies stateside are looking at building and creating their own data centers. But DeepSeek apparently has caught up with these more established American companies, but at a fraction of the cost, and according to DeepSeek, using inferior chips, ultimately calling into question the huge sums of money the other companies say they plan to spend on AI development, billions and trillions of dollars, and proving you might not need the fanciest hardware to make a global name for yourself, Jamie, in the hyper-competitive world of cutting-edge technology and building these AI models.
App Store. I'm curious, Scott, what are some of the other concerns surrounding this new app?
Well, Jamie, because it is a Chinese company here, there are massive geopolitical implications, particularly when it comes to the relationship between China and America. If this Chinese startup can quickly rival the cutting-edge technology of the U.S. companies, the more established American companies that, as we said, are spending billions and trillions on creating these models at a fraction of the cost and using inferior technology, even with U.S. restrictions on high-end tech over national security concerns, that could create a power imbalance, particularly right now as we're seeing the U.S., the Trump administration, really flex its America First policy. For his part, Donald Trump has said for now that he sees this as a positive, that it can be done at much cheaper, but in the same breath saying this should be a wake-up call for U.S. companies. There are also concerns about Chinese government censorship and Washington's effort, basically, Jamie, to contain Beijing's ambitions to become a world leader in tech.
Thanks for the update, CTV's Scott Hurst. We'll chat in just a bit.
Thanks a lot, Jamie.